Blazing Strike, a retro 2D fighting game for PC and consoles, inspired by the classic arcade fighting game series from industry big names like Capcom and SNK. Blazing Strike features a 4-button system with 6 normal attacks, light, medium, and heavy punches and kicks, as well as 3 defensive moves, block, guard, and parry. A rush trigger allows fighters to perform quick attacks and moves, but using it will slowly drain the rush meter, leaving the character temporarily dizzy. This allows players to perform exciting combos while having to manage the speed meter. The game will include 3 game modes: Story Mode, Arcade Mode and Versus Mode, with training, sparring and online match via Persona AI, an online game developed by Jigabash. In the samurai punk world of Die by the Blade, fights take place on a 1 versus 1 basis, not counting on help to solve your pending issues. The title has an online multiplayer mode and has a ranked match system. Die by the Blade has a different battle system. The health bar is not present and the winner of the battle can be decided in a matter of seconds, especially if you don't know how to defend yourself. There will be 4 types of swords based on Japanese culture. Each player will be able to customize their swordsman or samurai according to their preferences. Thus, the type of equipment you choose will affect your skills and play style. Generally speaking, DNF Duel is a conventional fighting game. There are, however, 2 mechanics in its gameplay that distinguish it from other titles of the genre: the easy commands and the MP system. Despite using all this artistic part that became characteristic of Arc System Works, the mechanics and all the gameplay were in the hands of 80, a company known for having worked on Marvel vs. Capcom 3. First of all, DNF Duel has 16 playable characters. The entire cast is very varied, offering different styles and personalities. There are characters with short range, but strong, as well as those who stand out in the opposite way to the aforementioned. The game is still young, and there is a lot to be explored. Jigabash combines the chaos and creativity of titles like Power Stone, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and War of Monsters with the jaw-dropping scale of the classic Kaiju movies. Play as either a rampaging titan or a titan-hunting mecha, summon lightning from the heavens, use a radio tower as a baton, or roll a whole district and your enemies into a single massive snowball. Wreak enough havoc and you'll evolve into your final form, the terrifyingly titanic S-Class. Dive into a fun frenetic free-for-all with as many as 4 other players, duke it out in battle mode, or pair up in 2 versus 2. Wage war around the world, from cityscapes to exotic locales, nowhere is safe from the wrath of the Titans. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, AllStar Battle is the 4th game in this peculiar manga series that is popular in Japan. Exclusive to PlayStation 3, in AllStar Battle, you will follow the adventures of the Joestar family, in addition to being able to play with other characters from the series, including villains like Dio. Living up to the previous games, AllStar Battle is a fighting game with 2D gameplay, but it adds a few 3D gameplay elements. The game has an unusual look, where the characters always make poses that defy logic. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is extremely popular in Japan, being worshipped not only by readers, but also by artists and game producers.
Time starts now.
Metal Revolution is intended to be an easy-to-learn fighting game and aims to make the traditionally complex genre fun and exciting for players of all skill levels. Each character has different actions in the game and performs different movements when pressed up or down on the movement joystick. That way, new players will be able to pull off satisfying combos right from the start. The game also offers a competitive ladder that players can climb to receive exclusive prizes, and each of the characters has a unique and different story.
Strange energy signature detected.
Computer, what's my location? Computer!
Hey dude, what's going on here?
Multiverse is a platform fighting game that brings well-known gameplay. Its main concept comes from Smash Bros. And making this comparison is inevitable.
Look out!
That is, the main objective is to send your opponent out of the arena. At first, note that the focus of the game is on 2 versus 2, emphasizing player cooperation. Several of the characters have moves or mechanics that help the partner in the fight, ropes that pull the partner into the arena, protective shield of temporary invulnerability, items that heal or buff, among others. Some other modes were introduced in the game, such as the already traditional 1 versus 1 and free for all, also known as all against all. Project L is a fighting game set in the League of Legends universe, and it's still in development. The producers talked about the mechanics of Project L, in which the game will have a tag team style, being possible to control 2 characters, where one will be the main one and the other will do the assists. Rioters also cite that it will be easy for players to learn, having the possibility to make combos and punishments, valuing the learning time with each League of Legends character. Regarding the network part of the game, the developers stated that there is a concern aimed at the community, aiming for a good experience for players using Riot Direct's tool to improve latency and have minimal lag. Rage of the Dragons features a duo battle system, much like Tekken Tag and the Marvel vs. series. The player chooses 2 characters and can switch them at any time during the fight, leaving the reserve fighter gradually recovering the lost health. Exchanges can be done in several ways, ranging from the conventional system to a combo where both characters attack the opponent simultaneously. During the battle it is possible to dodge or roll to evade the opponent's attacks. In addition, there is a slow first impact attack that allows you to connect simple 4-hit undefensible combos, perfect for creating gaps for the use of special attacks. Altogether there are 14 selectable characters and 2 more bosses. But if you want to see the secret ending of the game, there's no way. You have to go from Billy Jimmy. The display of the first Street Fighter 6 models left viewers wondering if those were really the game's graphics. Now, however, we can confirm that yes, the game has beautiful graphics, full of details and a more realistic footprint. All this, without forgetting his cartoonish character in the characters, especially in their feet and hands. In addition, the game's graphics engine is the RE engine, the same used in Resident Evil 7. Street Fighter 6 design is also quite surprising, with a much more urban feel. The game will show cities and logos with graffiti marks, which bring that watercolor footprint already present in the fourth game of the franchise. Despite this, the game still reminds a lot of Street Fighter 3, mainly because of the style of its scenarios and the hip-hop footprint, all with a lot of color, combining with the colorful effects that the characters' blows shoot in the air.